So this is gonna be another movie review. This one's called Guaranteed on Delivery, also known as G period O period D period, also known as Guaranteed Overnight Delivery. This is gonna be another 2001 flick starring David Carradine. Let's here watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Hey, get out of here, you!
Anyways, back at Starbucks in San Mateo. It's quite windy as usual on a lazy Sunday afternoon after church. It's supposed to be like an action martial arts kung fu type movie, but there's very little action. If you want to see the action, look for the trailer on YouTube, and that's every single action scene in the movie can be summed up in 2 or 3 minutes in the trailer. So naturally I didn't like this movie. I give it 2 out of 5 stars. It's one of David Carradine's crap movies before his Kill Bill claim to fame. Sorry, I messed up the last video when I said he was doing Kill Bill prior to these crap movies. Actually, he was doing crap movies prior to Kill Bill. So it's in reverse order. I got it mixed up. I forgot when that Kill Bill was made in 2003, which seems like a long time ago, but it really isn't a long time ago. So sorry for mixing that up, but yeah, I'm giving this one 2 out of 5 stars. I like the ending, was pretty good. I didn't really care for the rest of the movie, though. It was kind of slow, and none of the characters really interested me. David Carradine guy is like a rent-a-cop who retires 5 years later. He hires this rent-a-cop guy who used to be a cop in his native country, I don't know, Romania, Bulgaria, or Georgia, one of those, maybe Russia, I don't know. He's got a funny looking hairdo. Looks like my son's hair, you know, like bowl haircut. So he looks like Eddie Munster, basically. And he knows martial arts. His first day on the job as a rent-a-cop, working at the bank, there's a bank robbery. So he starts blasting away with his BB gun against machine gun action, and his wife just happens to be there delivering his brown bag of lunch. And she ends up getting caught in the crossfire. So dude loses his job for being gung-ho for no apparent reason, rightfully so. So he works for this freight courier company. I guess it competes with FedEx and UPS. It's called G.O.D. You see the initials on his cap and on his jacket and on his truck. It stands for Guaranteed on Delivery or Guaranteed Overnight Delivery. Can't figure out which one. So just coincidentally, he gets hired by the same guy who shoots his wife. The guy's trying to kidnap a dumb blonde in a crate after she got hired for having virtually no skills. other than they want to use her eyeballs for an eye transplant. So they drug her with some orange juice, lock her up in like I don't know, attic chest or something like that. And of course, she starts banging, making noise in the back of the truck when Eddie Munster's Kung Fu Man is delivering her to the airport. Later on, we find out that the guy is an FBI agent. Um, so the delivery guy, Eddie Munster, Kung Fu dude, he pulls her out of the trunk or the chest or whatever that thing is. Then they're on the run from the FBI dude uh, calls the guy who murdered Eddie Munster's wife. Says, "Hey, there's nothing in here but a tree trunk with a smiley face." Um, so I'm not sure why the FBI is doing this. Or, a lot of things confuse me in this movie. For instance, why didn't they just call the cops right away? Um, they keep saying at the end, uh, you know, if the cops or the FBI were on us, we'd be done for. So why didn't they do it in the first place? I didn't understand that. Um, Another thing I didn't understand was when Eddie Munster and the dumb blonde were driving there up the highway, and the uh, the bad guys just happened to catch up with them. What a coincidence! Um, Another one of those uh, nearly impossible coincidences in this movie. Um, so the only real martial arts is the main guy, just kicking a bunch of guys with his karate moves. Um, so that was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Um, Anyways, pretty cool. Uh, Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Um, Not so cool actually. But yeah. Um, so it goes on like this. They're running from the bad guys. The bad guys kidnap the dumb blonde sister as ransom. So Eddie Munster goes back with the dumb blonde to David Carradine's house. He's retired by now. Um, they just go out to get the bad guys. Of course, they don't want the police involved. Don't ask me why. I guess it wouldn't be a movie without David Carradine and Eddie Munster beating up the bad guys. Let me just put it to you that way. So that's about it. Not a great movie. 2 to 5 stars. I'll give it some action. I guess if you look at the trailer, you see all the best parts. And that's why I couldn't give it 1 out of 5 stars. But those were the only real enjoyable parts of the movie. There's some lesbian food going on with the bad girl and the dumb blonde sister, but that doesn't last for more than 5 minutes. So not much there in the way of there isn't much romance going on between Eddie Munster and the dumb blonde, even though he manages to get her to lay in bed with them. They don't do any dry humping or anything intimate. I don't want to spoil the ending too much, but it's not much of an ending, if you ask me. It's kind of a letdown. Although I can't blame Eddie Munster for not wanting to hump on the dumb blonde or get into some kind of sticky situation like, me and my two ex-wives. Um, so that's about it. Suck on chubby 43-year-old on OkCupid. Looks like she knows how to speak English, though. I don't know. I don't know if she can have kids, but I asked her if she wanted to go out next week. We'll see how that goes. Um, some hot-looking Asian babes like just walked by me. I don't know if you saw them, but they were in this like black evening gown. Looked like friggin' uh, Morticia Adams or something. Quite provocative, I might add. Um, so sorry to get distracted there. Anyways, the scene in my movie review later.